Hi, my name is Joe, and in this video of the mini-series we're going to be looking at user types. Starting from our dashboard, we're going to be going to the left-hand menu, and once we hit the drop-down menu of user settings, select user types. Here's where you're going to find a list of different user types. The three that you see are staff, visitor, and walk-in, and there are default user types that will be there when you first start up. To begin with, we're going to click Add at the top. You'll see the list of different user types on the left hand side, but to create a new one, click New User Type in the top right. A new window pops up, and here we can give it a name and select the registration method. For example, if we select Contractor, and we click the drop down menu right here, we can see different registration types right here. For registration not required, this method is used if you do not want visitors to provide their details. For example, if you want users to sign in by having their face scanned using facial recognition, these users would have an entry on your logs, but they would be an undefined user without a name or other details. Going to the registration allowed, this will allow the user to sign into the building by registering their details and sign out when they exit on the kiosk. Pre-registered by admin, this means that users with this user type must be created by a system admin. This user type cannot be selected by a user when registering their details on a kiosk. For example, this is mainly used for the staff user type, as a staff member needs to be created by an admin. Pre-registered only is designed for organizations that are more strict. This must be done before a user goes to a site or appointment to know when they will arrive at a specified date and time. For example, users must book an appointment for a specified date and time in order to sign on your kiosks. If the user does not have a visit booked, they will not be able to sign in. Pre-registration with approval is the same as before as pre-registered only, but there is an extra layer of control where the appointment must be approved by an admin before the user is allowed to sign on your kiosks. Once you have decided which one you would like to use, select it and click Submit. You will then be taken back to the original screen of the list of user types, and we can see it's now been created. With that in mind, we can then also add in more. If we go back to clicking Add, we can see contractors now added in on the left hand side. These right here are known as parent user types. If we want to create a user type within these fields, we'd need to select on one of them, and we can see it's going to be used as a parent user type. For example, when we've got staff right here, we've got different layers of staff, such as a manager. For this one, we would like to select pre-registered by admin. And this box right here, if we tick this, will give the user the ability to switch their user type to a different one that was already created, such as contractor, walk-in, or visitor. Click this if you wish. Leave it blank if you don't want them to change their user type. Once you have completed that, click Submit. You'll notice that it doesn't come up straight away on the list of user types, but next to staff there is an arrow now. If we click the drop down, we can then see it is within that user type. This is now a child user type. You can edit user types that are already here, such as if you want the visitors to be registration allowed, you can keep it as that, but if we click available actions, we can edit it further. We can change the name right here, and you'll notice that there is a warning message that came up right here because this is already being used in what is known as a journey in Flow. This will be covered in a different video, but if we do have a user type that is not part of any journey or flow, such as the contractor, we can then change that user type. If we select pre-registered only, such as the description before, we can give a grace period amongst the date and time. So if they arrive at 10 o'clock on one morning, they can sign in 30 minutes either side of that time. Once we click update, we can then see that it's been updated on the list of user types. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one of this mini series.